the cross-border attack from the Houthis in Abu Dhabi. It is the UAE who has asked for the consultation, so we will deal with that situation. From our side, we have certainly condemned as Norway the attack, and we also call for de-escalation in Yemen. There is, we just were told this morning that there has been another attack from the coalition forces, and we are very much concerned on what's going on, and call for a de-escalation and hopefully back to the negotiating table.
Ambassador, the latest reports on that new attack or series of attacks is at least 60 dead, maybe as many as 100. I mean, that can't be acceptable, can it?
No, I mean it's not acceptable, and we absolutely call for restraints on all sides. The escalation of the military conflict in Yemen is really very, very alarming.
Ambassador, the coalition says that it's a targeted attacks. Any comment on that?
I have no comment on the. I don't have any detailed information on what's actually happened.
Could you agree on a press statement today?
Sorry?
Could the airstrikes make it difficult for you guys to agree on a press statement today?
There is an agreement on a press statement that will be issued soon. So I think your question on the press statement you can take up with the UAE, who has called for it.
But is your
expect to hear from the Emirati briefer, the military, Ministry of Defense? What is he going to? Is he going to discuss the result of the investigations in this attack?
We leave up that to the Emiratis Emirati ambassador, and she will deal with that.
Ambassador, do you think that the press statement should also reflect the attacks that happened today in the morning?
As I said, the press statement will be released soon. We will discuss in closed consultation, and once again I said that our position is very clear. There is a need for a de-escalation in the conflict in Yemen.
Thank you. One other issue: you have a Taliban delegation you've now invited to Oslo. Can you explain that for us?
Our position is that we need to talk to the de facto rulers in Afghanistan because of the very, very grave humanitarian situation. We have to make sure that we are able, as an international community, to get necessary humanitarian assistance into Afghanistan for the millions of people facing a very, very grave humanitarian situation. So we are doing this also with inviting other countries and also organizations, and they will also meet with Afghan civil society organizations while in Oslo. There is not at all anything to do with the giving sort of any kind of legitimacy to the Taliban as such, but we need to have a dialogue.
Very quick on Yemen, do you expect today to hear from the UN envoy, or are you going to have any meetings on the latest attacks?
We will have consultations today, and
who is speaking in the consultation?
there is no other briefers.
So there is no UN, the UN envoy is not going to brief you on this?
I'm sure he will be briefing
What were you
later
doing
on,
there,
but
Ambassador?
not today.
Sorry.
Can you, your reaction to the
No, he will not be there. There will not be today.
There's no briefer.
Okay,
No,
so
no
that's
brief.
the Security Council.
Can you please
Thank
comment
you.
the results of a meeting in Geneva, Russia and US?
And we need to make sure what has happened. But we are following the situation in Ukraine very closely. Thank you.
Thank you.
see that?